Roof failure alert. These are the common facts about roofs. No matter what the material they're made of, they typically have a lifespan of only 20 to 25 years. Sometimes you can stretch it to 30, sometimes it lasts less than 20, but regardless of whether you have an EPDM rubber membrane or asphalt shingles or whatever you have, the chances of that roof lasting more than 30 years are just about zero. So you need to plan on replacing that roof every 30 years. The owner is the one who pays for it. So if you buy a roof that's got 15 years of life already on it, within about 5 years, you better plan on replacing it. And if you're buying a house or a building, you better factor in the cost of that replacement when you buy it, or otherwise you'll get a rude surprise. Roofs are very expensive these days, and yet getting an estimate is very easy. Most roofing contractors use a satellite-based computer program to give you a very accurate measurement of the roof area, and from that they can quote you a pretty accurate roof price. But if you're looking 5 years out, you definitely want to keep the roof survey for yourself so you know that 5 years from now you're going to need 100,000 feet of roof or 5,000 feet of roof, whatever it is. You'll know the quantity and you'll be able to update your numbers. And you can update your numbers every year as needed. Now, the important thing to realize is that most insurance plans only reimburse you if the roof is damaged. So if the roof is 15 years old, they're not going to give you the full replacement cost. They're going to give you a fraction of the full replacement cost. So you definitely want to buy full replacement cost coverage if your carrier offers that. If your carrier does not offer it, look for a new carrier because it is definitely coverage you want. And many insurance agents, in my experience, are not regularly or fully versed on the roof insurance matters. So you could get some bad advice that could be very expensive for you. Please take my advice and get full replacement cost if it's offered or when it's offered. After that, you need to consider the fact that roofs, installation methods and code requirements change over time. So you definitely want to buy any optional building code coverage that's available. And lastly, we are currently in a situation where building costs have gone up dramatically in the last 24 months, and that could continue for some time. So there's an additional coverage you can get called increased cost of construction, or something similar to that. And what that does is it increases the overall amount of your claim that you could be reimbursed for. So if your property burns to the ground, or if your building burns to the ground, you would definitely want to have an inflated number to rebuild it. So the increased cost of construction coverage gives you an added cushion of 5 to 10% because your insurance agent may not be increasing your coverage sufficiently every year to cover the losses if you actually had one occur. So these principles can be applied also to other long-lived items like heating and air conditioning, electrical systems, things of that nature. You definitely want to keep the building code coverage in effect, and you definitely want full replacement cost on everything you can get it on. That's the end of the story. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.